Hey there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin-McGarrah, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Hi, and welcome to today's episode titled Problems versus Solutions. Do you find yourself dwelling on problems, or are you the kind who looks for solutions? I used to be someone who got caught up in fretting over every little issue, letting my worries magnify themselves. But embracing the principles of the law of attraction has shifted my focus dramatically towards the positive. Today, we're going to explore how shifting from being a problem fixer to a solution seeker can not only change the outcome, but also transform our entire approach to life's challenges. We'll dive into the strategies that can help you become more solution-oriented and why this mindset is crucial for personal growth and happiness. Here we go. Are you the type of person that immediately focuses on the problem? Or on the flip side, are you a solution seeker? I'll admit, I used to be the person that constantly fretted about a situation and no doubt made it worse than it really was. However, since I've been following the law of attraction, that has changed. I may not always get it right, but I try to focus on the positives in a difficult situation rather than the hardships. I was listening to an audio recording on the law of attraction that focused on being a solution seeker rather than a problem finder. There were so many good points to consider when faced with unexpected or unwanted conditions. The absolute best quote of the audio was, "The universe doesn't hear what you say. The universe hears what you mean." Abraham Hicks. Jaw and mic drop. That was eye-opening and so good. Even if things are said out loud, it doesn't mean that's what our body is telling us on the inside. When the body is up against a problem, the key is to not focus on the complication because that keeps the issue active, attracting more. The trick is to focus on the positives and solutions, drawing more of the same. A past story comes to mind. When my children were younger, I was living paycheck to paycheck and stressed every day being a single parent on a single income. I couldn't figure out how to get my finances under control. I was too busy just making it through each day. I was speaking with a friend, and she mentioned she had a person that helped people look at finances and spending habits. Instead of worrying about the problem, I made an appointment, even though I didn't like the idea of someone else looking through my personal accounts. The nice gentleman showed me exactly where I was lacking and what to do. Ultimately, I had been so proud of putting a good-sized chunk of my paycheck into my 401k every 2 weeks, I was actually making it worse for meeting my monthly obligations. He also gave me tips on where the excess spending could be trimmed. Things didn't change overnight, but it turned my problem into a solution. I felt empowered and less stressed. Notice what you've been thinking and feeling. Have you been focused on problems or solutions? When faced with a problem, rather than feeling the need to articulate every little detail, keeping it active, acknowledge as best you can and then focus on solutions, whether they are short-term, long-term, or permanent. Try not to give your problem any more airtime than necessary. Remember, the universe doesn't hear what you say. The universe hears what you mean. That, my friend, is something to consider. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode on problems versus solutions. Remember, it's not just about solving what's in front of you, but about changing how you perceive challenges altogether. By focusing on solutions, you invite more positivity and opportunity into your life, aligning with the energies that drive the law of attraction. Let's take what we've discussed and apply it to our daily lives. Acknowledge the problem, but don't give it more energy than it deserves. Instead, channel your efforts into finding creative and constructive solutions. This approach not only alleviates stress, but also propels you towards a more fulfilling and empowered existence. Keep reminding yourself that the universe doesn't just hear your words, it feels your intentions. So let's aim to mean what we seek, not just seek what we mean. Until next time, keep focusing on the solution and watch your world change for the better. Remember, every problem is an opportunity for growth, so embrace it with open arms and an open heart. See you soon. If you love this episode, you won't want to miss my free workbook, 7 Simple Ways to Elevate Your Life. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, shine on, friends.